Grand Rising, my lovely butterflies. This is the Awakened Butterfly, and I am back with another video. If this is your first time coming across my channel, please stay for the entire video or check out some of my existing content. If you enjoy this type of content, please don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. Welcome and welcome back, guys. I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys have been showing me lately. I really appreciate all the new supporters. I really appreciate all of my day ones. And guys, with that being said, I really want to apologize for not posting any content lately. Life has been lifing and it's just been so much going on. And I will be telling you guys a little bit about what's been going on with me, especially in a lot of the videos that I will be posting in the next couple of weeks. And guys, I wanted to come on here and talk to you about something very serious that I'm sure a lot of people are experiencing these days, and it is just the cost of living and just the things that we have to go through as human beings in order to survive these days. And I know a lot of people out there, I know a lot of you are trying to get on your feet. You're working hard. You may be in a situation where you have to live with someone else until you get on your feet. You may have to live in a hotel. You may have to live in a shelter. You're just going through different obstacles trying to get to where you want to be. And I know that along the way, you have two types of people that you encounter when you're going through these type of things. You have people who love you and support you and try to inspire you and motivate you on your journey. And you have people who try to soccer ball you. And those are people who try to kick you when you're down. And these people usually try to flaunt their life in front of you as a means to break you and make you feel bad about yours. And I just want to let you know, on a realistic level, rent is very expensive these days. Utilities are very expensive these days. Food is very expensive these days, whether you eat out or whether you cook at home. Medical costs, taking care of your children. It's just so much, guys. Having a car note, having to have insurance on your car, having to keep gas in your car. Then, of course, you want to enjoy your life. So you have to pay for outings. It's everything that you do costs these days. So I just want any of you out there who feel that you are in a low place and everybody's passing you by and you're just stuck and you're never going to get ahead, I want you to know that sometimes just living a regular life is a blessing. Because a lot of these people out here who are flaunting their lives in your face, they are struggling so hard to keep their lifestyles up. They have so many expenses that they have to cover in order to flaunt that type of life. Nothing is cheap. And I want you guys to know that it's not good to ever try and keep up with the Joneses. It's not ever to let anyone make you feel bad because you choose not to. Living a regular life is okay. And what I mean by that is, it's okay to not have it all together. It's okay if you have a roommate in order to keep things going. It's okay if you may live in a hotel or, it's not just a hotel too, but also the ones that's based off of, weekly stay. And it has the kitchen and all of that going on. I've stayed in those before, guys. If any of you are living in one of those efficiency, like a studio apartment type, and you're trying to work your way up, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a place to live. Don't let anyone make you feel bad. At this point in time, a roof over your head is a blessing. Having clothes is a blessing. They don't have to be designer. I have no problem with shopping at Walmart. I just wanted to get, be a little more down to earth with you guys and let you know. I don't have it all. I'm not where I want to be in life. But I am very grateful and very, very content with what I have, to the point to where a lot of people, the soccer ball type of people, have labeled me as being too humble and too content, but that's not it. I just know that when I am able to take a leap forward and do more, I will do so. What I'm not about to do is put myself in a situation to write checks that I can't cash, if that makes any sense. I don't want to live above my means. And I don't want any of you guys to let anyone make you feel that you have to live above yours in order to meet up to the standards of anyone around you. It's hard out here. And the cost of living is very expensive. And I would say if you can find something that's cheap and decent, something that's not crazy, I would say go for it. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. If it's in a decent neighborhood where you feel safe, and it's the apartment or the home that you're looking to move into is affordable and it's decent inside, everything's clean, why not? You don't have to live in an upscale condo or a big, huge house where the rent is over $2,000 a month. And I know that in a lot of cases, people feel that they can't even get anything, if it doesn't cost that much. And guys, it's really sad. Price inflation is causing a lot of stress on many people in the world today. And that's why I wanted to make this video, to let you know that if any of you out there are experiencing this, you are not alone. I also want to let you know this. If you're around someone and they're mistreating you and you're living with them and you feel that, that's the only way you can keep up a certain type of lifestyle if you continue to live with this person, and you feel that if you leave this person, you can only afford to live in a studio apartment or a hotel or something like that, that's okay. That is okay. Peace is better than anything. You can always start over. But you can never get back the time and energy that you waste dealing with people who mean you no good. Also, guys, you can't help anyone until you can help yourselves. Don't let anyone make you feel bad for being on a budget. Don't let anyone make you feel bad if you cannot consistently let them borrow money. And please don't let anyone make you feel bad because you choose not to compare yourself to anyone else and try to keep up with everyone around you. You have to make sure you're stable first before you can start helping other people. And a lot of the times, guys, you really have to be careful because the enemy will send in the spirit of mammon to try and attack your finances because he knows that you're trying to get to a certain place in life. And what I mean is, if you only have enough money for your rent and your bills at that time, it's okay if you're not able to let someone borrow money. If you know that you're trying to get on your feet, and what I mean by that is, guys, don't let people make you feel bad because you don't have something. If you don't have it, you just don't have it. If they're not considerate enough to see that you're in a situation where you're trying to get yourself together, at this point, it's not your problem. And what I mean by that is, if you only have enough money to pay your bills, you're not able to lend anybody money. If a person is hungry and you're able to give them food, that's fine. But a person needing money when you don't have it to spare, it's okay. Don't let anyone make you feel bad about that, guys. You have to do what you have to do. You know what you are able to do and what you are not able to do financially. Whether it's letting someone borrow money or a certain lifestyle that you want to have, you know what you're able to do based on the income that you have. When you know that you're working hard and you're working towards something, also, guys, don't let what people say push you into rushing your plans. If you're saving up for a place to live and you're living in a hotel and people keep trying to make you feel bad about it, and you say, well, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and move into this place. I don't care if I can't afford it right now. I'll make it work. I'll find a way when the rent's due the next month. I'm just going to take this money I have and move into this place because I'm tired of people talking about me living in this hotel. Well, guess what? Who cares what those people think? Those people are not paying your bills. Those people are not going through what you're going through. They're not clocking into your job, working those long hours, saving up, trying to get to where you're working to be. So don't let what others say bother you, guys. Focus on where God is leading you, not to where other people are trying to lead you. Trust the process. Everything is going to work out. Stay humble. Be as frugal as you can be. Because overconsumption these days is crazy. It is so easy to overconsume things that we don't need. And a lot of the times, guys, a lot of the extra money that we spend, it comes from influence. And it's not to push, our spending habits on someone else. It's just a lot of the times, we're influenced. It can be from promotion. It can be from the people around us. And of course, it's our own desires that really drives us to spend unnecessary money. So guys, I think this is a message from the Most High to just be as frugal as you can, because with price inflation and, there is a lot going on. Many people are in desperate need of jobs. Many people are in desperate need of money, even if it doesn't seem like it. People are going through some tough times, and a lot of the times, we don't have to suffer financially if we don't live above our means. And mainly what I have been noticing is people making other people feel bad about not having certain things. And as I mentioned in one of my videos before, I've had a couple of family members and friends, well, I wouldn't say friends, I would say people around me, that has had something to say about the way that I live. And I just live in a regular apartment, nothing fancy, fairly decent, nothing, major. Very thankful, especially for someone who was once living in a hotel, the efficiency hotel. I actually lived in one of those for 3 years. I'm not ashamed of my past because my testimony is where the Most High has brought me. So I'm never ashamed of things that I have went through. But guys, when I lived in that efficiency hotel, I had a job. I worked hard. I even had fish fries out of my hotel, guys, because I can cook, and my cooking has, paid my bills. And I will tell you, I used to sell some of the best food out of that efficiency hotel. I had a lot of people that lived there and people that didn't live there that pulled up to buy my food. I had a deep fryer and I did it, guys. So I'm not ashamed of anything that I've went through. And people were always, a lot of people had something to say. But guess what? The Most High put me in another place right before their very eyes. Because I was so humble with what he gave me. I was so content. That hotel was my home. And I kept it clean. I respected it as if, it was mine. And I just, want to let you guys know you don't have to be ashamed of anything. If any of you are in that situation, you don't have to be ashamed of anything. It's a place to live. It provides you with warm water. You can cook a meal. You have a refrigerator to keep your things cold. It's a blessing. And anyone that tries to put you down in this season, if you are going through this type of situation, or even if you're living in a trailer or an apartment that people don't feel is up to par, and they're making fun or trying to mock you, don't pay them no mind. Because those are going to be the same people that's trying to pat you on your back when the Most High elevates you. You never know what God is going to do for you, and neither do they. And that's why people have to watch what they say. And I just had to make this video, to give my butterflies some inspiration and motivation and some words of kindness at this time if you are having a financial situation or you're going through anything, because I most certainly understand. I feel that majority of the people in America are struggling at this time. I'm not going to say everybody, but majority of Americans are experiencing financial hardship. The cost of living is ridiculous these days. Guys, I look at how much food costs every week, and guys, I'm about to start cooking veggie ramen and eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I'm just being honest because I am a vegetarian. So, yeah, the cost of living is it's a lot. So I just want to let you guys know it's okay to be regular. It's okay to be on a budget. So don't worry about what others think, guys. Trust the Most High and trust the process and continue to shine, even in the darkest times. I love you guys so much. Continue to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. I have more content coming your way, and until the next video, peace and blessings. Mwah.